Very good morning and welcome to Chattogram. We're at the Birshreshtha Shahid Flight Lieutenant Matiur Rahman Stadium here in Chattogram, and was set for the decider in this Dutch-Bangla Bank ODI series, and it's between Bangladesh and New Zealand. All to play for here as we come into this lovely city, the port city of Chattogram. Have a look at what transpired in the second ODI. Bangladesh coming back strongly after being beaten in the first one. New Zealand 190. Here we go. Let's play with Dutch-Bangla Bank. Quietly tucked away.
Yeah, half century for Saif in the first one-day international, and then a half century for Tanzit in the second one. So, I think...
Oh, that is edged. And that has been grabbed. Little tentative. That was a good take. It all seemed to be in slow motion. The manner he got out, very tentative push. Going to prove, wasn't brought in for the... And that's closer to the batter. This time around, he just opens the face, times it to a nicety, and puts it away for the first boundary. It's a Nexus Pay 4.
This is what you do see on good surfaces. You see timing. No big...
That's the one you're talking about. Maybe you mentioned a tad wider of the off stump, but it's just getting right down the leg side.
Just 20 cricket, because in order to swing the ball, you need to...
That's why, HD, I think a lot of bowlers go a little bit on the defense on wickets like this. You really put the seed of doubt in the batter's mind. Whether
I think once you get outside that first 10, then they sort of...
Oh, now. Did he get a bit of bad? There's a big shot from Smith. Thought I heard two sounds, but he's taken it.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review.
It's been tight, and that's been tucked away nicely. A controlled shot, just for a single on that occasion. Nice little closing of the face. A little... Need to get off down the leg side, possibly not off the bat, of the pads. Oh, chopped it on. Another one bites the dust. What about that? Very tentative inside edge and crashing into the stumps. The death rattle, and their strike again. It's O'Rourke taking his second.
The half centurion from the second ODI goes for...
Into his 63rd innings. Oh, wild swing at that one. No one near the line.
No. Just
down. He's got to tell himself, look, stupid. Yeah, that's better. Let it go.
Might sound a bit old school, but
and the results are there for all to see. Oh, that reared up on him. Just dropped the hands on that one.
Bounce. Maybe the power play is...
Oh, no is the call.
Right, so I'm going to ask you your opinion. So, balls are now machine-made, whereas...
It's been a little out of touch in terms... Brave decision. What a shot that is. Now that is delectable. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Just down the line. It went straight as an arrow for 4 runs. Nexus Pay 4.
Coming down.
It's a sign of a good player. It's a sign of a player with good balance as well when you can hit the ball past mid-on.
This time almost falling over. He just managed to get... not always easy. Comes back with managed to find the fielder. He just could not. End of the 6th over. It's 18 for 2. And immediately has the batter in his spot of bother. Another little tentative push, this time by Naki, not to get a feather to that.
Fuller length, driven, finds the gap, and will reach the fence for 4. This will give him a lot of confidence to show Mosharka. Nexus Pay boundary as I welcome Hamish Rutherford.
Yeah, we're still in the morning. Good morning.
Likely drag back the length this time around. But they need to build up, losing early wickets. This has
They possibly can. It does look a good surface. We've seen a little bit of bounce.
again, big booming drive. You'll have to be careful, there's a slip in place. Full, crunched, what a shot. Shomo Sharka is looking gorgeous. Nexus Bay boundary.
O'Rourke over pitching.
Slightly dragged back the length on that occasion. You haven't seen much of a sweep. Fuller. Don't get much. Chopped it onto the stump. O'Rourke picked up his third. Bangladesh are in disarray. Shomo Sharka can't believe it. That's the second.
He departs for a well-played 18. Deliveries. Couple of good short deliveries followed up by his good hard length.
You have to give a lot. Oh, kicked off from the surface.
Yes.
Watchfully left. End of a successful over from O'Rourke. 32 for 3.
Partnership. Lister into his first game this series.
Coming on to Bangladesh, you may have expected that. Straight to the fielder. 13 wickets taken by the New Zealand.
It's a surprising stat, isn't it? Those good old-fashioned leave. Call me old-fashioned, but strong performance the other day in game 2.
Fast bowler. Will get a single. But the fast bowlers, another exciting one. Upish does really well. Surely.
Yeah, great piece of one run will be.
Coming around.
Plays an awkward lift, a little different angle.
Allowing the batter to free his arms.
The fielder's in, obviously, outside later in the over.
Timing go. Once again, field. A batter needs to make. Goes to the pitch of the delivery.
Typically as well. Now he's got a fantastic
Probably surprised Shanta a bit. 3 wickets. But need to make sure.
Yeah, trying to obviously, that but positive doesn't need to mean very important. Hold it. Build that part to be you as a batter. You want that to be the.
Yeah, pace view. They just need to tick along. But these are the singles and doubles.
In a good position. They're looking to build pressure. Yep.
One fielder on the onside at mid-on. Liton Dash to play across the line. Bangladesh 49 for 3. In. Oh, complete.
His eyes lit up, didn't they? Looked for a short ball. Actually didn't get up.
Nicely bowled. Tempting Nazmul Hossain Shanto. Boundaries, New Zealand, that's the tactics at the moment.
Launched up. Is it a chance? Oh. Ashok at fine leg. Placement fielder. Might have had a chance. But it's gone all the way for 6.
And it's also time for a drinks break.
Out there. And that temperature. Both of these batters are ordinarily free-flowing players once they get it. That in the back of their mind, they're in good form. We've spoken about the
Shot pulled away. The might breaks the shackle. Yes, it does. 4 also brings up the 50 partnership.
You watch when Lennox bowls to Liton Das, is that if he bit a room, he wants to beat extra cover through cover. Like this, just out of reach.
Losing his patience here.
I think he gives himself just a little bit too much room. You can understand different story here for the left-hander.
To bull a little bit wide. At the end, he gone horribly wrong.
Of 77 balls have worked offered, but could not take full advantage of that. Another good over, 3 runs from Mohammad Abbas. Bowls within himself, not the paciest of the Kiwi, because he has a lovely discipline. That is accuracy, and that you could see the backlift of to really go in a more positive.
Zealand number 2.
Straight and well stopped on his follow through. That was going at a rate of knots, and quickly get a hand to it. Short swivel around once again. Wide yawning gap, deep mid wicket, or even once again not really timing it, parried away, allows the single to be tapped. Braces at the moment, bit of pressure building up on the Bangladesh 7. Short. Now when you bowl something like that, you offer a free gift, and no batter is going to miss out on that. Whacks it away for a Nexus pay 4.
Yeah, slightly short, good use of the feet, got back and across.
Once again, he's gone over the fielder, and once again it reaches the boundary. So turning it on now, Najmul Hussain Shanto.
And long on, broad inside the ring.
Up and over, finds the gap and will get the boundary. Liton Das struck his first boundary. That's a Nexus pay boundary for Bangladesh.
Well, he waited a long time. He was better. Well set. Nicely struck. A little bit fuller. And is belted away past that fielder at mid-off for a boundary to get this partnership going. 103 with that boundary, the partnership.
Simple when the mind is settled.
And he's gone for 38.
I mentioned the projected score. Bangladesh must up and over. He knew where the fielders were. Mid-off, mid-on, inside the circle. Just helped that away. Against the run of play, Nazmul Hussain Shanto attacks Smith for a gorgeous 6. Flick that away. Oh, was there an opportunity at mid-wicket? We'll have to wait and watch, but Shanto will earn a boundary. Not a bad one for Bangladesh. 13 coming from it after.
Than Liton Kumar Das, but take nothing away from him. His run rate just creeping up now. It's 4.7.
Gives it a charge. Goes over the fielder at mid-on. Shanto is really taking on the bowlers now. That was the Nexus boundary from the bat of the left-hander.
He's been smart in terms of knows exactly where the fielders are.
And that's once again just not enough there. Just that outside edge, as you mentioned, which ricocheted up. Short once again, a controlled looking shot. Gets another single for Liton Kumar Das. Ends the 36th over for Najmul Hussain Shanto. 120. Sweeps once again. It's only going to be a single.
Humid it is. Shanto wins. He's starting to get a little bit.
Liton Kumar Das has shown so much patience to getting on with it, but his situation and is content in just trying to find the gaps in the field. And strike now. Again, that lap and the similar kind of shot, similar kind of effort. Is
He's going to have to bring
the right-hander on the offside. Hit that, and that the result is just the manner in which they rotated the strike. The understanding has been himself back into form. Shows a lot of depth and concentration, showing a lot of temperament, and still making it difficult for the batters to score freely from him. Another good going to the... Now, that is not going to be stopped by anyone. It's found the perfect space. Just a little swivel, and off it went. 153 and going strong. And he's content to just dab it away and amble the single. It's been the 38, 192 for 3. There.
Yes!
Oh, got him. He just went for a wild swipe, just lost his concentration. Liton Das and the death rattle behind him. A good partnership ends. Liton has
difficult circumstances. 32 for 3.
That is delectable. Just a little adjustment as the ball came in. Little shuffle back, adjustment, and thrashed it away for a Nexus play 4.
This is what Liton Das was after.
Najmal Hossain Shanto plays it down the ground, ambles across, gets to his 100, his 4th 100. Brilliant knock, extraordinary knock under the circumstances. His 4th 100. Bangladesh were done and out, but this wonderful player, a super player, a stylish player.